I wanted to say something quick also about Arsenal, because the market for Arsenal is not over yet. We will see what's going to happen with the Eberechi Eze story in the next days and weeks after the release clause expired. It's a very good signing, very good talent. His mentality, his approach, he's always ready when needed. But at the same time, let's see what happens this month with the player. Because if the player, this situation could change. Arsenal would love to keep him. Arteta would love to keep him. Let's see what happens if the player decides to change. In that case, Arsenal could bring in a new defender, probably left-footed, to help as a centre-back, as a left-back when needed. Also, the Zinchenko situation is one to watch. So we will be following this one, for sure.
In the whirlwind of the 2025 summer transfer window, Arsenal Football Club has been at the forefront of Premier League transfer activity, and one name continues to dominate headlines: Eberechi Eze. The Crystal Palace talisman, known for his silky dribbling, creative flair, and match-winning ability, has been heavily linked with a move to the Emirates Stadium. According to transfer guru Fabrizio Romano, Arsenal are in hot pursuit of the England international, with reports circulating that a £55 million deal could be on the verge of completion. While Romano has not explicitly confirmed the deal as done, his updates indicate that Arsenal's interest is serious, and negotiations with Eze's representatives have been ongoing for months. Let's dive into the details of this potential blockbuster transfer, exploring Eze's fit at Arsenal, the financials, and what this means for Mikel Arteta's squad as the 2025-26 Premier League season looms. Eberechi Eze, at 27 years old, is no longer a prospect but a proven Premier League star. His performances for Crystal Palace over the past few seasons have showcased his ability to glide past defenders, create chances, and deliver crucial goals and assists. Last season alone, he notched 15 goals and 11 assists, cementing his status as one of the league's most exciting attacking midfielders. His versatility to operate centrally as a number 10 or on the left wing makes him an ideal fit for Arteta's fluid tactical system, which thrives on dynamic, interchangeable attackers. Arsenal's pursuit of Eze comes at a time when the club is looking to bolster its attacking options, especially after securing high-profile signings like Victor Gyökeres, Noni Madueke, and Christian Mosquera. Romano has noted that Arsenal have been in contact with Eze's agents for months, with the player reportedly very keen on a move to the Emirates, making this a transfer saga to watch closely in the final weeks of the window. The financial aspect of the deal is where things get intriguing. Reports suggest Arsenal are prepared to offer around £55 million for Eze, though Crystal Palace are holding firm on a valuation closer to £68 million, with a now-expired release clause of £67.5 million, adding complexity to negotiations. Romano has clarified that since the release clause lapsed, any deal will require direct talks with Palace, who are now in a stronger negotiating position. Arsenal's ability to push this deal over the line may hinge on their success in generating funds through player sales, with names like Alexander Zinchenko, Fabio Vieira, and Reiss Nelson potentially on the way out. The Gunners' reported willingness to offer Eze a 4-year contract, combined with the availability of the coveted number 10 shirt previously worn by Emile Smith-Rowe, adds further allure to the move. For Eze, who has worn the number 10 at Palace and Queen's Park Rangers, this could be the perfect welcome to North London. From a tactical perspective, Eze's potential arrival would elevate Arsenal's attacking depth and unpredictability. Mikel Arteta's system relies heavily on players who can operate between the lines, break down compact defenses, and contribute both creatively and in the final third. Eze's ability to carry the ball, execute mazy dribbles, and deliver precise passes would complement the likes of Martin Odegaard, Bukayo Saka, and Gabriel Martinelli. Romano has hinted that Eze could compete with Odegaard for the central attacking midfield role or challenge Martinelli and Leandro Trossard on the left wing, offering Arteta much-needed rotation options as Arsenal compete on multiple fronts, including the Premier League, UEFA Champions League, and domestic cups. His 15 goals and 11 assists last season underline his ability to deliver in big moments, a quality Arsenal occasionally lacked when Saka or Martinelli were tightly marked. The transfer's progression, however, is not without hurdles. Arsenal's focus on other targets, such as Gyökeres and Madueke, has delayed formal club-to-club talks with Crystal Palace. Romano has emphasized that while Arsenal are in contact with Eze's agents, negotiations with Palace have yet to begin in earnest. Additionally, Palace's stance could be influenced by other potential departures, such as defender Mark Guehi, who has been linked with Liverpool. If Palace lose multiple key players, they may dig in their heels on Eze, potentially driving up the price. Despite these challenges, Eze's reported enthusiasm for the move and Arsenal's long-standing admiration suggest that a deal could materialize if the Gunners can navigate the financial and logistical complexities. Beyond Eze, Arsenal's transfer strategy this summer reflects Arteta's ambition to build a squad capable of challenging for the Premier League title. The signings of Gyökeres, a prolific striker from Sporting CP, and Madueke, a dynamic winger from Chelsea, signal a clear intent to bolster the forward line. Eze's addition would complete a formidable attacking trio, adding depth and versatility to a squad that already boasts talents like Saka, Odegaard, and Declan Rice. Romano has also noted Arsenal's interest in other targets, such as Real Madrid's Rodrigo and Rennes' Jeremy Jacquet. But Eze remains a priority, with sources confirming he is higher on their list than alternatives like Xavi Simons, who is in advanced talks with Chelsea. The broader context of Arsenal's transfer window adds further intrigue to the Eze saga. The club's recent activity, including the arrivals of Martin Zubimendi, Christian Norgard, and Kepa Arrizabalaga, demonstrates a balanced approach to strengthening both defense and attack. However, with significant spending already committed, Arsenal may need to offload players to fund Eze's transfer without breaching financial regulations. The potential departure of Jakub Kiwior, for instance, could provide additional funds, though Arteta is reportedly keen to retain the versatile defender. Romano's updates suggest that Arsenal's transfer business is far from over, with the Eze deal potentially serving as the centerpiece of their late window activity. For Crystal Palace, losing Eze would be a significant blow, but their proactive approach to the transfer market, targeting replacements like Bologna's Dan Noye, who ultimately joined Nottingham Forest, suggests they're preparing for life after their star man. Eze's contract, with only 1 year remaining after this season, adds pressure on Palace to cash in now rather than risk losing him for a lower fee or on a free transfer in 2026. This dynamic could play into Arsenal's hands, especially if they can meet Palace's valuation or structure a deal with a substantial upfront payment, as reports indicate Palace are seeking around £35 million upfront.
As the transfer window enters its final stretch, all eyes are on Arsenal and Crystal Palace to see if a deal can be struck. Romano's updates, while stopping short of confirming a £55 million deal as done, paint a picture of a transfer that is very much alive. Eze's desire to join Arsenal, combined with the club's strategic focus on adding flair and depth, makes this a realistic possibility. For fans, the idea of Eze linking up with Saka, Odegaard, and Gyökeres is a mouth-watering prospect, promising an exciting brand of football at the Emirates. Whether Arsenal can finalize the deal before the September 1 deadline remains to be seen, but the momentum is building, and Romano's insights suggest that the next few days could be pivotal. While the £55 million deal for Eberechi Eze to Arsenal is not yet confirmed as complete, the signs are promising. Arsenal's persistent contact with Eze's agents, his enthusiasm for the move, and the club's strategic transfer approach all point toward a potential agreement. As Romano has noted, the expiration of Eze's release clause means negotiations will be tougher, but Arsenal's ambition and Eze's Premier League proven quality make this a match worth pursuing.